Hi, everyone. It's nice to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Uh, I really don't know where I'm going, but this has been itching at me since yesterday. And I've been trying to work it out, trying to find the words. And so bear with me if I ramble a little bit. But I've got this question that's been gnawing at me, right? We have these writings of very prominent Eurocentric philosophers, pre Christian philosophers, right? We've got Hippocrates, we've got Socrates, we've got Plato, we've got Hammurabi, right? Direct writings to draw from, to learn from, to access, to reference, right? Where are the writings of Christ? Where are the writings of Christ, right? We hear about the teachings of Christ and we hear about the word. Where are the writings? And, the part of the reason that this has been gnawing at me is because one of the last things my mother ever said before she passed, one of the last things she said to me was, don't write anything down. And I tell you, it's been it's been 27 years since my mother passed. And that has been gnawing at me. And it has been a personal obstacle. Um, don't write anything down. Why? I don't understand. People will use your written word against you. People will translate and interpret your written word. Your intention will be distorted. And so we have this example that is held up by massive volumes of people saying the teachings of Christ with no written reference. So it's all word of mouth, which is distorted and misinterpreted and falsely applied. Because we have these wonderful sayings, right? We have these beautiful verses, but we have no direct reference. So for me, right? For me, the assumption is that I have to take you on your word that this is that this person existed, and when this person existed, this is what he said, verbatim, word for word, over 2,000 years ago, when you can't tell me what your neighbor said verbatim, word for word yesterday. So, Hippocrates, the father of medicine, first do no harm. You know what forgive them for they know not what they do means? Do you understand what that means, right? It's not this person up on this crucifix saying it's not their fault. It's this person saying they failed to inform and educate themselves against their government. No written word, prove me wrong. Turn the other cheek. This is not pacifism. This is an exercise of humanity. And it's not about tolerance of the intolerable. It's about offering an opportunity to the aggressor to see themselves in their inhumane behavior. There's no written word. Red letter Christians? Maybe. Maybe. But there's no written word. There are only translations and interpretations of perceived experiences and distorted memories over centuries. So when people talk about the Bible, I tell them that I prefer to follow the novels and novellas of Stephen King. I appreciate Stephen King because he writes about fear and the paralyzing effect of fear and the power that lies within all of us, every one of the main characters, and how all of his stories are interwoven and interconnected. And the solution in all of those stories is confronting and overcoming fear. And the story of the boogeyman that is not real. Once the fear is finally confronted, it's overcome. So, where are the writings? The teachings of Christ are distorted and manipulated intentionally in order to mislead. This is not new information, right? This is just a new voice saying it. Because for thousands of years people have been saying, hey, that's not real. And from the Crusades forward, Christianity has been saying, I don't care what you think, do what I tell you. Christianity has been saying, shut up and take it. And for the false perceived belief in safety and comfort, the masses have been succumbing to shut up and take it. And it's all been a distortion. It's eating at my brain. Yeah, don't write it down because they'll use it against you. Unless it serves their purpose. The purpose of control and manipulation, the construction of hierarchy under the boot heel of patriarchy. The window of grace is rapidly closing, and the cheeks are no longer being turned. I don't know what today is going to bring. I just thought I'd begin here. I love you. I hope you're safe. Protect each other. I'll see you next time.